The Lakers could be a serious threat in this Western Conference, and it's all thanks to this man, Luka Doncic.
Lakers star Luka Doncic showing off his slimmer physique in the newest issue of Men's Health. Everyone seems to be dropping weight these days.
Yeah.
Stephen A., how should Lakers fans be feeling about seeing Luka like this? In shape Luka.
They should feel very excited because this superstar basketball player, who's now in one of the most storied franchises in sports annals, isn't satisfied. He's been called out. He knows he's been called out, and he's responded to the challenge to let everybody know that he's going to come back and he's going to be ready. So it's going to show once he steps on the basketball court. We're not worried about what he brings offensively. What you're thinking about is his movement without the basketball offensively, because he'd be in shape and he'd be willing to run more. And number two, he'd obviously be willing, you hope, to play better defense and not be a defensive liability where he's being blown by all the damn time. So him taking this challenge on is a really, really big deal, and it's very, very good news for the Los Angeles Lakers and Lakers Nation. No doubt about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do seriously believe that Luka Doncic is back, and he's back in full form, and he might be better than he's ever been. Coming off of a year where he was hurt, he had that wrist injury, he was traded for Anthony Davis, and all the other stuff that was going on in his life, he still averaged 28, 8, and 7 on 45 from the field and 36 from 3, which is still great. That's still an all-time level player. And I honestly think this year is the year he might win MVP. He's lost a ton of weight over this summer. He looked really good in Eurobasket. I think he's finally back. And he's ready to show the world and all the NBA fans that he is better than most people think he is, and he is ready to make this team contend in the Western Conference. I think we could be looking at a 30-point triple-double level numbers for this man, and I think this is going to be an all-time great year for him, and I think him and Jokic are probably going to be in the MVP race. He's definitely going to overtake Shea, in my opinion, and we just got to see where he takes it, because I think this could be an all-time season for him.
Bill, LeBron James is opting in to his nearly $53 million player option for the 2025-2026 season. So what we do know is he will be playing a record 23rd NBA season. Still not sure whether he's going to play one more season or he has multiple years left. But I'm told he wants to compete for a championship next season, and he is uncertain about the Lakers roster moving forward. And my understanding is James is supportive of the Lakers positioning themselves around Luka Doncic, building for the future. And Rich Paul told me this morning, the Clutch Sports CEO, that the Lakers have been true partners of his and LeBron James for 8 seasons while he's been there. But as we see right there, he also told me the franchise is going to do what's best for them. They understand that they have to do what's best for the long term. And this adds an interesting wrinkle here in free agency. LeBron James is evaluating how he wants to finish his career.
Now let's get into LeBron James, who's entering his age 41 season. His son is on his team. He's still playing at a very high level, still a top 10 player in the league. Did not have a great playoffs last year, but it's one series. He did pick up his $52 million player option this summer. I'd still understand that. I think he should have taken a pay cut to help this team build around Luka Doncic and go into the future and help him try to contend for championships. But instead, LeBron was selfish, and he had to pick up his $52 million. I don't know why he needed it. The man's a billionaire. But, who am I to tell LeBron not to pick up his player option, I guess. He is coming off of a year where he averaged 24, 7, and 8, which is still a really good year for him. 51% from the field, 37% from 3. LeBron still looks like LeBron, obviously. It is 2025. He is going into his age 41 season. I really don't think there's much to worry about with him. I'm still not the biggest fan of the fit with him and Luka, plus Austin Reeves, because these are 3 players that need the ball in their hands, which is why I think we're going to get into our next thing, which is I think the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves, because he's coming into a contract year. He's going to be asking for a lot of money next summer that I don't think they should pay for him. The defensive struggles with him and Luka in the backcourt, I think it just doesn't make sense enough for this team to hold on to him. And I think you could get a lot of value for him at this deadline if you want to move on from Austin Reeves. Also, I do think it'd be better off for him, too, if he wasn't on this team. I think if he goes to a team like San Antonio or wherever else, he could flourish and become an all-star in this league, and I really think that'd be great for him. Some of the other trade assets for this team right now is Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect. These are all guys that they could throw into a trade for somebody like an Andrew Wiggins, who they did want. I did hear they do want him. It's just apparently Pat Riley does not want to help out LeBron, so he may not move him to LA, which I think is really stupid, because if you're getting offered somebody like a Dalton Connect for Andrew Wiggins, I don't know why you wouldn't take that. Yes, he had his up and downs last year, but I think he could still be great in this league. I also think Andrew Wiggins would be an excellent fit next to Luka. That's somebody, even if you want to make it a bigger trade and you want to throw in Austin Reeves in that trade and you want to get other assets back from them, I don't hate that, because I think Austin Reeves would flourish in Miami. Plus, Andrew Wiggins, I think that fit is flawless. I would love to see him next to Luka Doncic. I think that would be a great move for LA to make. And I also think soon enough, whether it's at the deadline or next offseason, this team has to move on from LeBron James. I don't think the fit with Luka is great. He needs the ball in his hands way too much, and I think it's just time to move on to a new era in LA basketball. And I think that at the helm of that is Luka Doncic. So my overall prediction for this team going into next year is, I say they're going to be probably around the 4 or 5 seed, and I'm going to say they get 48 to 50 wins. I'm just going in the middle, 49. So 49 wins for this team, 5th seed in the Western Conference. We'll see where they could take it in the playoffs time. All right.